And we're back, fellow knife and outdoor gear enthusiasts. Cee and
Jul, Just Jul.
Calling forth the new knives from brands like Bestech,
Boker,
Kubey,
QSP,
MKM, or Menage knife makers.
and Finch.
Yep.
So first on the table this week is the Bestech Nyxie 3. I know. So 4 options. We have 2 of those here.
Can't beat that.
Yeah.
That's a 50% success rate for us.
That's great.
So it's 7.7 inches when fully opened. Showcases a 3-inch S35 VM blade, hollow grind plane, single edge jimping. 0.157 inch. And will have either a black DLC coating, as she is showing you, or a stone washed finish, which she now possesses.
Yep, so the blade is deployed with the jimped back flipper tab. Hold on. Yep. Or you can use the thumb slot, I guess. So, disengaged with frame lock. The handle options range from titanium on both sides or titanium with the black marble carbon fiber fronts.
That's
like
nice.
These. Yeah. Options also range. You have to, whichever one you choose. This one's got the like silver or gray color tip-up titanium pocket clip and backspacer, while this one has like the anodized bronze lanyard hole backspacer and tip-up pocket clip.
Alright, designed by Todd Knife and Tool. This folder can be found at AK for $230. I guess I'll go first.
AdlandKnife.com. Wow.
I said AK.
Well,
You're going to ding it anyway.
yeah, but
Alright,
they're
so
gonna ding it.
I like these. They're very nice. They kind of remind me of, you know, there's so many models nowadays. I can't quite remember. But there was a, oh, the Nyxie too. I'm just kidding. The original Nyxie. I'm kidding there also. Nice design. Good size. I like the carbon fiber aesthetic part to this. It's a little different than I have seen before. Very kind of camo-ish. So, alright. I'll be quiet now. You take over.
That was a joke last week, just so you know. Okay, so I remember when the original Nyxie came out and I liked that look. It reminded me a lot of the Malware, which is like my favorite Bestech of all time. However, that version was front flipper only, so don't really do front flippers. I'm so happy that they did this one with a back flipper tab. It still reminds me a great deal of the Malware, but it's a little bulkier, different blade style, a little shorter, so I think it's a great knife. Good work, Bestech and Todd Knife and Tool.
There we go. Up next, we got the Kubey Bluff.
That's great.
3 options, black, white, and the Ultem.
Yep.
7.36 inch when open. Has a 3.19 inch Sandvik 14C28N drop point blade. About, what, 0.12 thickness?
Yep.
Sandblasted finish. I like that. Flat grind jimping plane, single edge. Cryogenic heat treat. I haven't said that in a while.
Yeah.
And comes to about 60 to 62 on the HRC scale. Blade operates on bronze washers and is open with thumb slot or axis lock. Shake it.
There we go.
There we go.
Like a
Handle
Polaroid
comes
picture.
in G10. Ooh, that's old. And Ultem. Comes with a tip-up reversible pocket clip. Finally, it was designed by Garrett Corona.
That's great.
And weighs just 3.56 ounce.
Don't bluff your way through a task. You can get the Kubey Bluff for only $60 from AtlanticKnife.com.
Uh-huh.
Yep, and we're gonna go ahead and do the newest version.
Oh, yeah.
Or option of the Kubey Doris.
Trying to get more worked in here.
Go ahead.
Also at Ultem, this new option of the Doris is 7.72 inch when fully deployed and sports a 3.27 inch 14C28N drop point blade. Satin finish flat grind, same thickness. Jimping, same cryogenic heat treatment. Comes to about 60 to 62 on the HRC
I gave you both of those.
scale. And you know, you look over here every time.
Well, that's because I know you're going to do it, so.
Oh.
Handle scales are an Ultem. And let's see, this model also has the tip-up reversible pocket clip lanyard hole. Finally, this liner locks blade operates on cage ceramic ball bearings and is open with either the thumb slot or the front flipper.
Nab the Kubey Doris for $60 at AtlantaKnife.com.
Okay, so obviously I think Ultem is hitting its stride right now.
It is.
I'm not a huge fan of either of these models for obvious reasons. However, I do think they make perfect everyday carries for those who prefer front flippers or maybe just the axis lock. The steel is sharp and the lockup is solid. They're not bad in terms of price.
Don't knock the lockup.
Yeah. So, if you like one, you should pick one up. See, what do you think?
I like the axis lock one. I love how you can see the milled liners through the yeah, and you can actually see how the axis lock, if you take it out and hold it, you can see how it works. Yeah.
Fun.
Well, to someone who would be considered a knife connoisseur or a knife snob.
What does he say
might like
again?
something like that.
You're not a fan, you're a connoisseur. Is that what he says in 60 seconds?
Oh, you're not a something.
You're not a something.
Self-indulgent weenie.
You're a connoisseur.
Yep. There we go.
Okay.
Move us on.
So, all right, we have the Boker Stag Trapper next.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wonder how that got in there.
I don't know.
One option. Do you know why?
Because you don't need any others?
You don't need any others.
That's great.
This classically designed pocket knife has two blades. Bet you can't guess which one they are.
I bet you can.
Clip and spay. Both show off satin finishes and flat grinds. Series update in 2022. Sports D2 steel. You can open either with the nail nick and then manually close them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fun there. The slip joint has stag bone scales, nickel silver bolsters, brass liners, and of course it's got the Boker tree brand inlay shield. Made in Germany, this carry is 4.25 inches closed.
Get that? Made in Germany. You can grab this latest edition of the Boker Trapper with stag bone for only $88.95 from
AtlantaKnife.com. I trimmed my nails, so I'm a little harder now. Okay, so this is very well made trapper from Boker. I like that they updated the steel on the traditional style knife to have D2 instead of the standard, whatever they usually do, stainless, whatever you want to call it. Even though I do feel like the steel D2 is kind of like out, on its way out.
Come on.
But, you know, I get it. It's a good model to have, especially if you like Boker, you know, German-made knives, or you collect classic traditional pocket
You ain't
knives.
lived till you have 113 stag knives in a row.
Is that really?
That's what a collection is. People
Just
don't understand
fulfillment
that.
is
it's
with
not
that.
4 squashmallows on a shelf.
Oh,
you know?
wow.
Yeah, it can't beat a tree brand. Alrighty, so
Wow. You have gone too far.
I have a across the squishmallow line.
Cross the line. Here's you. Here's the line. You've crossed it.
Okay. Take us on.
Okay, so we have several more carries on the table, but first we'd like to ask you guys to hit those like, share, comment, and subscribe buttons on this video or the last one, as well as ring that bell. That way you're connected to Atlantic Knife and are notified when new videos drop.
And so you're automatically entered into our giveaways. Right now we've got the CJRB Pyrite giveaway going on. It's on YouTube,
Yay.
of course. You can also double your chances of winning by becoming an official AK member. Wow. Via the link in the description below.
I was trying to do it with your
Flips that like
words.
she means it.
Trying to make it talk. Okay. Yep, and you can enter there for a chance to win the Damn Designs Brahma.
Aha.
Also, answering the AK trivia question might not hurt either.
Okay, with that subtle hint dropped, we're moving on to the new QSP carry. Very popular so far. It's the big fixed blade form of the Canary.
Yes, and we can't say we're disappointed.
I'm not.
I'm not either. So, anyways, this new Canary comes in 6 different options. There's black micarta, green micarta, and brown micarta, all with either the choice of stonewash or black stonewash blade finishes. So, it's 9 inches overall and has a 4.25 inch CR8MO 2VSI, which is equal to DC53 steel. Blade has a thickness of about 0.15 inches and comes to, depending on the finish, about 59.61 on the HRC for the stonewash, 58.60 for the black stonewash. Handle scales are micarta.
Micarta.
It's too late.
And come in this variety of colors we mentioned, the fixed blade carry also comes with a black, very easy to remove, and
Whoop! There it went.
very easy to reapply Kydex sheath,
Yeah.
if you can pick it up out of the floor.
Wow.
You can take flight with this MEGA QSP
Clearly.
Canary. for only $62 from AtlantaKnife.com.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh,
Thank
look, it
you.
made its way back to the table.
All right, so I like this knife. I have since its smaller fixed blade days, even with the folder, because they got Ultem Canary now too. I will say the Nebula one is still going to be near and dear to my heart because of that Damascus and everything. But I do think this larger model is good to have for larger tasks. Steel is interesting, not something we usually see, especially from QSP. However, DC53 or the CR8 MO V2SI, same thing. It's thought to have like twice the toughness of D2, so it's got superior wear resistance, quicker to machine than D2, which I feel like kind of influenced why QSP switched over to this instead of using D2 or the 14C20N that they typically use. Overall, it is a very nice big carry, very good for the price.
I think it's doing something different.
See, go ahead.
Might as well. Everybody else does the same stuff. Very nice ergonomically made knife. Good size.
Mega Canary.
Is that what you call it?
Monster
the Mega Canary?
Truck Canary.
I wouldn't mind using this thing, I have to say. I might have to take it out and beat it up a little bit to see how it works. But, I mean, for a fixed blade knife and that Kydex sheath, I mean, you know, I noticed that you could also pull it on.
Did you see it?
Or push it
I wasn't
off.
even like pushing it that hard, and I'm just like.
I know.
So
it makes it easy for one hand. Operation. Can't beat that.
Alright, so moving on. Next we have the Kubey JL Fixie, available in multiple options. There's Quaken styled or drop point, with either the G10, blue micarta, or, and this is going to really just spin your wheels, Ultem.
Ultem.
Yep. So we have all versions of the drop point one to show you. So this fixed carry is 6.97 inches overall and has a 3.11 inch Sandvik 14C28N drop point blade with flat grind, 0.12 inch thickness, B blast finish on these. Jimping, plain single edge, blade comes to about 60, 61, 62 on the HRC scale, thanks to that cryogenic heat treatment.
Handle options range from black, red, G10, to blue micarta, to Ultem. Finally, this full-time carry designed by Justin Lundquist.
JL.
Get it now. Weighs only 1.77 ounces and comes with a black Kydex belt sheath.
Yeah. So you can get your fix with the Kubey JL Fixie for only
You ain't got a name,
$52.50
just abbreviate it. That's
at
what I did.
AtlantaKnife.com. That's great. Okay, you can go first.
All right.
Upside down.
Nice little blade, actually. Sheath is easy once again to disengage. You can just give it a little push. Doesn't have any special design so that you can, but you can do it. The size of the knife for me, I think I would probably, since it's so light, remove this Tech Lock style clip and just use it as a neck carry.
Neck knife. I was thinking
or a belt carry, or even better, an IWB.
That's great. For those who know what that is.
Everybody knows what that is.
Okay, so I think I was thinking something more along of a boot carry, but yeah, neck carry would be good too. Pretty thin in profile, very Lundquist if you ask me. I also think it was a good idea to have the Quaken one, the Quaken options as well. People seem to really like the Quaken style blade, especially from Boker, which is odd.
And the CRK team from years ago.
Yeah, and the CRKT one. I just find it weird because the Quaken's like specifically like a dagger for Japanese women for ceremonial suicide. I just find that weird, but I digress. So I think this knife is another good one from Kubey, and the fact that they're offering it in Ultem, smart again, Kubey, good job. Overall, I don't see any issues with this knife, and I wouldn't mind having one myself.
Alright, now we're on to the MKM Yipper. We've only got two options right now, blue and black. We're sporting the blue version today. 7.8 inch when fully opened and features a 3 inch CPM MagnaCut sheepsfoot blade. Plain edge, stonewash finish, minimal jimping. Handle scales are a grippy G10 and reversible tip-up pocket clip.
Yeah. Lastly, this blade is opened with either the dual-sided thumb studs or the crossbar lock. So there you go.
Alright, designed by, well, we know who designed that because we know the color. It's Ben. Made in Italy. The Yipper is just $139 from AtlanticKnife.com.
Comes with a pouch.
Yeah, nice pouch.
Yeah, it is a very nice pouch.
Yeah.
I really like this pouch.
I like the sheep foot style on that. That's about it.
You have anything else to say?
Nope.
All right, great.
All right.
With that, we're hitting our next knife for this week, and that is the Case Natural Bone Trapper 6254 SS. No.
How did that get in there?
I don't know. So, probably the
So
same way as
another new
Boker
case
got
is
in
hitting
there.
our floor. Again, this is a new series available in medium stockmans, trappers, mini trappers, lockbacks, and more. I'm trying to have some diversity on this show.
We have
the
diversity.
Trapper to showcase today. It's a traditional pocket knife with 2 mirror finished blades, 1 clip, 1 spade, clip 3.25, spade 3.27. Both are made of Case's true sharp stainless
You're
steel
getting too much pleasure
and
out
are
of
open
this.
with nail nicks.
That's what you are. That's what you're doing right now.
You know, the biggest question in life is, what is true sharp made of?
Is it?
Yeah.
Handle scales are smooth white bone and feature nickel, silver colored bolsters and the XX inlay shield. Weighs 4 ounces and measures about 4.13 inches closed. You can add this case to your collection, C, for only $69.99 from AtlanticKnife.com.
There you go.
Okay, so another nice case. I mean, it's not my style of carry, and if I had to choose a case I had to carry, it'd be something with kirinite. It's just more me. Overall, very nice. Not something I carry collect, though. You, go ahead. We know.
Hey, there's a lot of closet case collectors out there.
Closet case collectors?
That's what we call
Is that
ourselves.
really?
Yeah.
So when you say you collect case knives, are you coming out of the case closet?
Case closet. Case closed. Well, it's not just Case. It's other pocket knives, too. I have some other ones.
Yeah.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
He's getting one. He probably already has one.
It's
Or
probably
2,
that
or 12. Oh, probably.
We're looking at our final knife of this week,
Thank goodness.
and that is the Flint by
Finch Flint.
Finch
Yeah.
Knife Co. Newest option.
Yes.
That would be the True Blood, the Lava Flow, and the Copper Tone. First time he's done this over there.
Yeah.
We have every version to show you. Take it away.
Sure, so this frame lock is 7 inches overall and has a 3-inch 154 cm steel blade with satin finish and plain edge. Flat grind. Oh, it's all nice. Handle scales come in the True Blood kirinite. Excuse me, the Lava Flow kirinite. Or the copper foil carbon fiber. So each features a tip-up titanium pocket clip and the glow-in-the-dark Finch inlay shield.
Flip the blade open on these flints with a jump back flipper tab, of course.
Nice.
Only $145 from AtlanticKnife.com.
Okay.
All right, I liked the flint last time, so I'm obviously going to like it this time.
Ting.
All 3 of these are really nice. I think all 3 of them are better than the 3 that previously came out.
Except for the blue
Except for the
jig
blue
bone.
one.
Although I think this one.
I think so too. I actually was very partial to the copper design in this one because I like the styling. Kind of remind me of a circuit board, which only I would probably find.
Yeah.
Nah, them closet case people would find it attractive too.
That's great.
But all of these are nice. Finches are good. Blades.
Quality.
Yeah, you got to have one.
Yeah.
Probably the True Blood.
So I have one of these. So obviously
Imagine
I
that.
really like this. Yeah, as soon as I saw that it was coming, I'm like, I'm getting one. So I have the True Blood one. I just really like the kirinite look on this. I like the name. I like the look of the blade. Just, I like it all. So I got one now.
Yep, not only does she have one, Camera Girl got one also. Wendy did not because Wendy doesn't part with money.
Wendy doesn't part with money.
Yeah. Actually,
Usually the camera girl doesn't, but
Wendy has a Kershaw
that little one, the capsule,
capsule.
still have that?
$6, I think. I don't know how much it costs. I made that
Oh
up.
my gosh.
But,
Well, I know she
and
doesn't-
she has a D2 Almar Stinger.
That's great. Lots
Yeah.
of people love the Almar Stinger. That's and
Yeah, I
it's very
know, but
handy,
like-
like a keychain.
That's like what she has.
Well, she had a Colt Brute.
400 pairs of earrings.
Where did that Colt
for
Brute
Christmas.
go?
What is it?
Her Colt Brute.
That's been in the drawer. You know how she got that?
Because it was big.
Because I wanted it. It's the only one we had, so she got it.
What?
Yeah.
That's not cool.
She's had it in her desk for
You should try and buy it off her.
probably 10 years, I'd say.
A while.
Maybe 12.
Wow. Since our Atlantic
If it ever
Knife's
disappeared,
conception.
she probably wouldn't even know.
Yeah, I bet you
Since
should
that was
have that on record.
our last knife, well, it's on record now.
That's what I was saying.
Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that YouTube bell. Not only will you be linked with AK and notified whenever new stuff is released, but you'll be automatically entered into our giveaways.
Can't really knock her earring obsession because I have lots of
That's just for
earrings.
Christmas. She once told me, well, I don't have a pair for every day of Christmas. I'm like, well, yeah, you do. She's like, well, I like gnomes too, so I'll get some for those too. She just keeps adding.
I got the gummy bears for Christmas, so.
I have one.
We have the, that's great. We have the CGRB YT giveaway happening right now. Yep, this really, really nice button lock in blue-gray right here.
All right.
It's really nice. You can double your chances by becoming an official AK member via the link down below. There, you'll also be entered to win the Damn Designs Brahma. What? I know, I can hear the excitement bubbling over.
Can't beat that.
Also, answering the AK trivia question couldn't hurt. Could not hurt
She
your
wants you to
chances.
answer her trivia question. She writes it, researches it, and posts it.
Okay.
All right, favorite. Let's make it quick. Mama's ringing the triangle.
Obviously, this one, since I have one. But if I had to choose a second one, I would go.
You don't get to the
the
second
Nyxie.
one.
Well, if I had, well, technically this
All
isn't
right,
a new
whatever,
knife;
choose
it's a new
second.
option. So.
I gotta tell you, there's only one
like this
knife
fixed
that could
blades.
possibly be my favorite knife. And it's going to be the Boker Stag and the case knife.
Knock it
No,
off with the traditional pocket knives.
It
here.
really is. That's my favorite. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm the one who decided, you know what? I ordered tons of these.
What?
I did.
You did
Because
not.
I thought this was a really nice knife for the price. So
That's what you're gonna choose.
I'm gonna go.
Except we know that's not your favorite. This Boker is your favorite, followed very closely by the case. Wouldn't let you.
I'm not sure it's followed by a case. This might be my top. I'm not sure.
Which is it? Remember, I picked one at Flint. Unless it's not new. Then
I like the
Nyxie.
Flints too. They're very nice.
Oh wow.
I
You
wouldn't.
pick more than one. I'm telling who's telling who can't do what?
If I had to only have one,
Yes.
I'd have to get the case one because I have almost all trappers. I get the case one.
It's great.
I like this too.
Let's get in the case
But
one.
you can't replace my big leaf or Tom Brown trapper.
Yeah, but this isn't the weight of a big leaf. So
No, but
with that,
if I go to whack a possum in the head, I want something a little bigger.
oh, you want to use a knife, not your bare hands?
I don't touch them stinky things.
Oh, stinky. Is that
I'll
what
whack
that
them
is?
and then say, hey, I could get my kid to come clean them up out the yard.
Oh wow, you're such a great.
Would you
dad.
toss that over the hill for me in the morning?
With that,
I'm seeing this was.
Jul just roadkill Jul.
Let's go get some bacon. Signing off.
All right.
I'm hungry.
So am I.
So am I.
Jul's screwing right now.
Who's on their phone?
She always does.
C is
He was
on his
on his
phone.
phone because you were too busy talking.
Thank you. MKM Yipper.
Nope, I can't
Gotta-
do a K.
It's got a big manly name.
Okay, well he's on his phone still. What's his excuse now?
You're still talking to me.
They like to pull me. It's great. Now you don't want to serve it up?
Like, where's the shovel? I'm
Road-
not sure.
roadkill.
Wherever you left it after the last one.